is poppin', y'all? Welcome back to another YouTube video, and today we're taking a look at another game review. Today we're taking a look at Gotham Knights. We have just finished my playthrough of Gotham Knights with 23 total episodes, and you can go check it out on the channel. Every single episode is up now, and I thought it was an absolutely phenomenal game. I had so much fun playing it, and I've seen a lot of people compare it to a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle game, and I agree. I think we could get a really cool Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle game based like this. Obviously, with like Raphael being like the heavy tank that Red Hood was, we can have Batgirl be the tech genius that is Donatello fighting with a bow staff. We can obviously have Michelangelo being the quirky, goofy Robin, and Nightwing and Leonardo being the leader in blue. However, without any further delay, let's get into what Google has to say about Gotham Knights. So Gotham Knights is a video game which has a 6 out of 10 on Steam and a 5 out of 10 on IGN. Gotham Knights is a 2022 action role-playing game developed by Warner Bros. Games and published by Warner Bros. Games. So basically, the overall story of this is about the Court of Owls. So Batman and Ra's al Ghul got into a little bit of a tussle, a little bit of a scrap, a little bit of a fight at the start of the movie, at the start of the game, and you had to basically watch and sit through it. Batman and Raja did get killed, and you have to go find out like why and what Raja's group want with Batman. You find out that Batman was being sort of eyed up for the new leader, and Raja wanted him to be, but Batman didn't, so they ended up fighting and scrapping. We then have the Court of Owls kidnapping a scientist and us finding them and fighting a load of, like, just basically street trash throughout Gotham. We sort of team up with the police, and we follow this Court of Owls trace. We find out who they are. We find out they're a real thing. We find out their leader is actually Bruce Wayne's uncle. Holy fucking shit. And they know who we are. They know I'm Jason Todd. They know I'm Barbara Gordon. They know this, that, and the other. I'm Dick Grayson. I forgot the other Robin's name. I genuinely can't remember off the top of my head. What is the other? I don't give a shit. And then we have, like, you continuing, you basically taking him out, getting him under arrest, and he was killed by Talia. You then go and find out that there's Man-Bats on the loose, and you basically take out the sort of Talia's group and the Court of Owls at the same time by discovering they have a Lazarus pit. And you go and destroy that shit, and they bring Batman back, and Batman dies. There is a couple of, like, side quests as well, with, like, Harley Quinn, Mr. Freeze, and Clayface, with Clayface obviously returning, not knowing who he is and going psycho, Mr. Freeze just wanting to freeze the entirety of Gotham, and, you have to stop him, and Harley Quinn breaking out of prison, and you having to stop her because she starts selling fake drugs, which make people, like, basically steroids. She basically sells steroids, and you have to stop them. Out of the side missions, the Harley Quinn one was my favorite, but it was also the easiest. I think it was like the mid-length one as well. The shortest one was obviously the Clayface one, and the one that I hated and that I struggled with the most was the Mr. Freeze one. I fucking hated the Mr. Freeze one. It was so fucking hard for no apparent reason, and I struggled, and that is where I died the most in the series. I don't think I died at all, except for in the Mr. Freeze missions. The Mr. Freeze missions were so fucking bullshit, I actually had to change the difficulty to easy to be able to get fucking through it. It was fucking dreadful, and I hated every second of it. I hated doing the Mr. Freeze levels, and you can tell that from, like, the way I acted and the way I spoke during those videos. So again, another self-promotion, self-plug. Go check out the entirety of my Gotham Knights playthrough after you've watched this video. However, I think the story was pretty cool. It takes on a little bit more of a serious role, obviously with the death of Batman, and it gives you the choice to play as quite a few separate characters, which is really cool, obviously being Barbara Gordon, Batgirl, Robin, Nightwing, and Red Hood. I can't remember their actual names, I'm sorry. And it gives you a little bit of their relationship and how they act and their personal struggles and what they're all going through. It's all really cool. It all tells you it through cutscenes, and there's a little bit of show not tell as well with how they sort of look and act when they're walking around the belfry, which is really cool. And the villains are really interesting. It gives, like, some side villains and lesser known villains a chance to shine, especially the Court of Owls and Clayface. I know Mr. Freeze and Harley Quinn are like quite main heroes, but it gives the others, like the Talia, a pretty good chance to shine and some more mainstream sort of screen time, I guess. The actual gameplay itself was really cool. I didn't find any bugs with it. I'm gonna be honest. I thought it played very nicely. The only thing that I would change is I would add fast travel. I would definitely add fast travel because driving from one end to Gotham to the other was a fucking piss take. I hated driving around Gotham so fucking much. It was so boring and made the video so much longer than it needed to be. I was spending like a good like 5 minutes per video, literally just motorbiking around. It was so bad. It was so bad. I also feel like grappling could have been a little bit better. I feel like it was a little bit jarring and a little bit chaotic and hit and miss. I think grappling could have been done a little bit better. But it wasn't that bad. It did what it was supposed to. The fighting was really nice and quite fluid. I felt really fucking cool hitting all those combos, hitting those multiple hits, and doing the no damage. Like, I loved it when I would take out a group of enemies and took no damage. I felt so fucking cool, so fucking fly. And I much preferred Jason's playstyle because he was the one who had the long range and the close range, but his long range was snappy and it was quick and you could like get a load out like a time. Whereas with the others, like Robin and all that, like it took you like such a long time to throw. Like there was such a long time to throw around those batarangs. It was so jarring and annoying. It took way too long to sort of throw all those things around. Like it took so long to sort of throw the batarangs. Like you could only throw a couple at a time, whereas Jason, you got 30 bullets, which were like back to back to back. That was solid. That was good. I liked having all those bullets and all that sort of power just to throw around. It was really cool and made me feel quite strong and very good. The bullets auto locked, and it did piss me off how there was no button to reload. You just had to reload when you ran out of bullets. Like that was the only choice you got. Like as soon as you ran out of bullets, that was when you could reload. You like that was it. You couldn't reload any other way. You had to run out of bullets before you could reload. And it was so annoying because I would need to reload at the most awkward, awful times. It would be the worst times ever to reload. It was awful. I hated it. Like that was the worst part about playing Jason. You got to reload at the worst possible times. And other than that, I thought it was pretty solid. I'm gonna be honest. Like it was the game, story, all solid, all really cool. I loved the game. I cannot like praise the game enough. It is a solid game, a solid game. I absolutely adored it. It was so cool. I love the villains. I love the story, and I don't know why so many people hated it. I don't know why so many people hated it. I genuinely don't. It was a solid game. It was a super solid game. I'm very happy with it. And I'm gonna be honest, I did play this game a while back, and no, I didn't. I wanted to play this game a while back, is what I wanted to say, and I genuinely couldn't because it's only for like Xbox Series X/S. So it let me buy it, saying that I could play it, but it wouldn't let me play it because I needed to have Game Pass for it, which pissed me the fuck off because I don't have Game Pass, and needing to have Game Pass to play a game that I purchased upsets the fuck out of me. Like I bought this game, but I could only play it on Game Pass on my Xbox. So I had to upgrade Xbox to play it. So I finally got to play it, which is really cool. Getting to play this game after so long made me so happy. I genuinely didn't know what to do. Like when I first bought it, it was like 40 quid when I got it. I got it on sale, and it really upset me because I couldn't like actually do anything with the game. It was really upsetting not being able to do anything with this game. But now I got to play it. I've had a good time with it. It's really cool, and yeah, I really enjoyed it. I think this game is like a solid, um, a solid 9 out of 10. Again, it does have its kinks, it does have its issues, but I think it is really good. And if you do get a chance to play it for yourself, and I do think you should take it. I do think you should take it and play it for yourself. But other than that, there isn't really much else to say about this game. So I hope you all did enjoy this YouTube video. I'll see you all next one. I hope you all have an excellent day, and goodbye. Stay home and stay safe.